What's up, people? It has been a long time since my last video. This is what I've been up to. I started this back in August and then put it aside, and I'm really happy with this. As you can see, it's the International Scout off-road, and I made this thing up as I went along, and it's a nice build. I thoroughly enjoyed this. It obviously, being an older kit, it has fit issues, but I did not care. It went exactly as I envisioned it. This dirt bike on the back here, this is one of those AMT accessory kits, and it's a cute little bike, man. Goes together real easily. I was going to put some lines in the front for the hoses, but screw it. It's just a model kit. I didn't want to go all out, and from what I remember of those hoses, which were going way back into the early 80s with a Don Garlic dragster I had, getting those to glue onto plastic's a pain in the ass. So if you guys have any recommendations as to what kind of glue will work well with those little vinyl hoses, please put it in the comments. It would be greatly appreciated. The little pieces I got here in the back, that tank is from the Boondocker Crew Chief. I forgot where I got this little toolbox. I forgot what kit this toolbox came with. Maybe it came with that 63 Ranchero. I don't know. Shotgun there. That's from Roscoe's police car. CB came with the kit, but I made up that location myself. Don't know where the fire extinguisher came from. I did not care for the lack of detail on the dashboard, so I added those gauges. Don't know what they came from. They've just been in my parts box forever. And for an old kit, this went together very well, with the exception of putting the body onto the chassis. Having these fit in there as perfect as they do. I actually had to use some clamps, and I don't have them available, but I use these ancient C clamps that I got out of my dad's garage for this, and I put the Irwin clamps up here because you got some really good points to glue things. Here's my engine bay, and you can see where it doesn't exactly fit together well there. I had to use clamps on that. One really weird thing is this windshield is actually a sheet of plastic that you gotta cut. Don't know why they switched over to that, because in the instructions that's not what they show. So, and the hood fits in really tight. You gotta smush it down to get it to fit in there properly. So that's that. My next build is going to be this ugly ass 1980 Dodge Aspen Fuzz Duster. That's what I'm working on now. And so on that one, I'm using the louvers, and I chose that spoiler because on the back it actually says Plymouth on it. And one thing I want to show you is that I think is pretty hilarious is when China got the molds. Do you see that, folks? It still says Fun Dimensions Division, General Mills Food Group, 1978, made in USA. And we all know these ain't made in the USA anymore. I got a kick out of that. Anyway, there she is. It's good to be back on the bench after the Roadrunner. I will be taking another little break, and hopefully when I get back to the whip, I will actually have a permanent nerding station rather than hogging up the breakfast table here. All right, y'all take it easy. Happy building.